Everything is very cool about this car. They have new engines, they have new technologies, they have new platforms for suspensions, but they're still not going full-on F-Sport with this car yet. We are here just outside Nashville, Tennessee with the new Lexus ES. It is a beautiful southern summer day. This is amazing country. It's truly beautiful. You have the old school mailboxes that are miles away from the houses. The new Lexus ES, in this case the 350, is quiet, it is tight, it is well designed. There is a whole mess of new technology in this car. The Lexus ES is changing, just like Lexus itself is changing. The car behind us is the 7th generation ES. It was known for comfort and quiet. If you look at it now, it is more dynamic than it used to be. The lines are stronger, but they're not so intense that you're going to get tired of the car. This is a car meant to be enjoyed for quite a while. It will not age like some other more modern cars. Visually, it's very interesting. You have new processes and new designs. You have things coming up into the car. You have layering here. You have bolstering on the sides, which in some ways makes the car feel like you're being cosseted a little bit more. It's kind of like you're not driving a car so much as you're living in a space that's kind of moving forward. The example they gave us when they thought about how to design this car was, what does it feel like when you put on your favorite well-made, well-tailored shirt or your favorite wristwatch? It's supposed to feel comfortable, but special. Something that links you to a level of craftsmanship and artistry that makes your everyday a little bit special. And this is an everyday car. This is not a sports car. This is not a roadster. It is a 5-seater. It's extremely comfortable. This is an everyday car for all the things you do. It's supposed to make your day a bit more special. One of the fun things about the ES that a lot of people don't know is that quite often there is more space in this ES than there is in the larger cars. That is because this is a front-wheel drive car, which means you can push the seat back further without any problems. There's a lot of space here. It's quite nice. It's actually a full 3-seat back as opposed to a 2+2 or 4-seater. Everything is very cool about this car. They have new engines, they have new technologies, they have new platforms for suspensions, but they're still not going full-on F-Sport with this car yet.
We also changed the geometry setting of the suspension. In the front, we added the front caster. And in the back, we changed the pickup point height of the trailing arm of the rear suspension. So what that does is if you hit the brakes abruptly, it works as an anti-dive, anti-pitch to basically maintain the posture of the vehicle.
We're gonna go from, let's say, 50, 60, and we're gonna brake hard. You do not feel the car dive. When we accelerate, we're not peeling back either. When we do these turns, we're not getting as much wallowing as we would expect. And that is not down to active suspension, it's down to their new suspension and shock absorber systems. It is a level up because they have changed the car in a lot of ways. They made it very driver-centric.
We also looked at the rhythm of driving pattern, and of course it's not like you're driving at the racetrack. But still, like going into curve like this, we want to start with braking, coming off the brake pedal, steer the car into the corner, and then gradually get back onto the throttle. Those are the small rhythms that we wanted to focus on to enhance the driving dynamic feel of this new ES.
The whole idea is to make the experience much more easy on the driver. The end result is the driver is less fatigued. Lexus is pushing the boundaries here in everything, including setting up wheels to reduce noise. They actually developed a channel inside the wheel that will help absorb vibration and noise. One of the other things they did here is they have a heads-up display that's a bit wider. You see more information. So you now have, if you so desire, the upcoming turn, you will have your speed and you'll have the speed limit, which is very useful when you're pushing this car. And you do want to push this car because it's a fun car to drive. On the highway, it's relaxed, but on the twisty roads we had coming up here, you could move it around a little bit and you wouldn't get a lot of sway. So you're not losing the fun of the car, but you do have a higher level of comfort and relaxation and luxury.